Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. Here's our friend Grace. Hello, Grace. Wait. I think I was double. I think I'm okay now, though.
You're okay? Cassette, no.
Oh, 3.5-ish hours left. Grace is a special guest for us, but, do you have your video on?
My video is not on, but it just said join with audio when I joined.
Okay. Can you turn on your audio or your video?
I can turn it off, but I can't turn it, like when I turn it on, nothing happens.
I'll say
oh, yes.
There we go. I requested video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Hold on.
Come here. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is our scene. Hold on 1 second. Oh, there she is. Wait. Sorry. I need to. There you're getting an inside look on what we got. There she is. Oh my goodness, Cosette.
Look at my beautiful angel.
Yay,
she hates
Cosette.
this.
Oh,
she's so sweet. She's like,
there she
set me down.
Oh
here.
my gosh, new girl.
She
is
weighs
so
less
cute.
than a gallon of milk.
Aw.
She's 3 years old.
Mine is 3.
Oh, come here.
Oh my gosh,
Yes,
tail
you love the
straight
treats
up.
that get you high.
Oh my goodness. So cute. Ah!
Isn't she so sweet?
She's fucking precious.
I wore this collar so I could match, or I wore this cardigan so we could match, because she has like a bow.
Oh, her
That's
bow
the
is
same
so
color.
cute. Mana will not let me put like collars and stuff on her. She tries and like she'll like fit her jaw underneath them and like go. Oh my goodness.
Yes, you precious.
She's so precious. She was like, I don't care, give me the treat.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, she is so cute. Thank you for showing her.
Of
Oh
course.
my
Thank you
God.
for having us.
Absolutely. We needed to show our extra special guest judge. And extra special guest judge, Cosette.
Yes.
Baby.
Okay, I'll fix my setup now.
All good. Hi everyone. Welcome back. We're doing the last case. Or the last investigation of investigations. This is the last investigations of investigations. So I keep my brain keeps wanting to say it's the second investigation, but that's not true. But yes, she's a very well-behaved cat from the looks of it, but you've also had her like a week? Question mark? I think maybe Grace doesn't have her headphones in or something. That's fine. How's everyone doing? I tried to eat all of my dinner before we started, but I only had like 2 minutes to do it. So I still got 1 pork chop sitting there. But I need to get through to hit my protein goal. Check out these. Oh yeah. My freaking lats, dude. That's not my lats. Oh, I can't hear Grace. I'm sorry. Hello? Did you do something? Audio? Well, this is fun. Do you want to like hang up and then come back? Technical difficulties.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I think it didn't like me
Turning your video on
joining
and
with
off.
the camera and then trying to join with just the microphone again.
Yeah. Well, shall we get into it?
Everyone saw Cosette.
Everyone
loved
saw
her.
Cosette. Everyone loved Cosette. This reminds me of doing my morning weights. Grovey, get your weights in. We gotta get jacked, okay? For me, it's like, ballet is really fucking difficult because you have to if you've ever tried to hold your arm up, hold on, in like second position, it's like, you can't get a good view of it. You have to hold your elbow, like you can't like hold your arm just like up like that. You have to like hold it like elbow facing the sky essentially. So it like really makes you rotate your shoulder. It's made my shoulders jacked, which I'm like, fuck yes. More of a running guy. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm not a running guy. I have like, I hesitate to say the word trauma, but it's like I have bad experiences with running because my soccer coach, when I was from like the ages of whatever age you are in grade 6 or 7 to like 10th grade, so like about 4 years, my shut the fuck up. My soccer coach was a cop, and he got like,
oh no,
it was like a thing for him to like make us all feel really scared. He also like did not care at all about like actual soccer technique and like strategy. It was just like he got us shirts that say I run mine off so I can kick yours. His whole thing, yeah, his whole thing was just running a lot. But fuck that guy. Fuck you, Mark.
Fuck that guy. I love growing up and being like, oh, wait, I wasn't doing the thing wrong. This adult was just a complete dickhead.
This adult was a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me turn the Elden Ring music off. And we'll get our beloved Ace Attorney Investigations 2 music in here. And we'll start. We'll just fucking start. High school coach who made us run laps around a park until we basically died. Yeah, that was essentially it. Like, if we haven't collapsed yet, then we haven't run enough.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And it was
that's
like
the way to get kids interested in soccer and running generally.
Yeah. And it was like, if we lost a game, because obviously we did because we didn't get to actually practice soccer, then it would just be like more laps.
God.
People who are insane. Anyhow. Okay, so we did all the fun stuff. Now we actually have to like investigate the crime scene or whatever. I had Damon Gant as my soccer coach. Oh my god. No. Damon Gant is at least charismatic. Let me put it this way. Mark, one time told me that if I needed a ride home, to just ask him because he didn't want any of his team riding the loser cruiser, which is the bus.
Okay.
Like, actual psychopath.
What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, hi, Arthur! Welcome, I was just talking about my awful childhood soccer coach. Let's just go for it. Alf, all down. Oh, I'm so not warmed up. I don't know why I'm not warmed up. I had all day to do this. Alf, all down. Freelance journalist. I'm gonna switch my headphones again. I have to have it in the left ear. I don't know what it is. The Loser Cruiser is the perfect name for my car. Killed after witnessing the kidnapping of President Wong.
Even in the recreation, it's pretty gruesome, huh?
Kay would call Edgeworth's car the Loser Cruiser. She'd call it the Loser Cruiser until she's like,
can you drive me across town? Please, I want to go see Emma before she leaves at the airport.
It's even worse than in the actual crime scene photos. That's a lot of blood. What would Maya name Phoenix's bike? A hero. For hanging on for so long. She'd give it like a Medal of Merit. Because, like, it's just falling apart. It's got one rusty basket, and she's like, You've served for so long, and you're never gonna retire until this thing breaks the fuck apart. You're so brave. Yes, Cosette! Cosette pig. It seems mostly to have come from the back of his head. As you can see, that area's completely caked.
Yeah, the autopsy report says that's where he was hit with the brick.
Indeed. I imagine his attacker must have snuck up on him from behind. It looks as if he's clutching something in his right hand.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that in the file somewhere. Let's see. According to this, it was a button.
A button? Torn from the attacker's clothing, perhaps? Damn, no one's singing Les Mis. Play the hits.
There is a castle on a cloud. I like to go there in my sleep.
Fuck, that note progression always fucks me up. It's like, I like to go there in my... Nope.
I need to go there in my sleep.
Go there. I like to go there in my sleep. Yeah, I always end up in the major key instead of the minor key, and it fucks me up every time.
That's a really good idea. Come to me, Cosette. The light is fading. She's staring at me.
Oh my
right
God.
now. Like, what the
And
fuck
she's
are
like,
you doing?
This was the brick used in the murder. Brick used in murder.
There's stuff made of bricks all around the yard here. They probably took it from somewhere nearby, huh?
This cell phone must have belonged to the victim.
You're right! Yeah, it says here in the file that Mr. Alldown made a call while he was watching the kidnapping.
A call? To whom? I just had to, like... His girlfriend. Seems he called her when he saw that the president was there. But she didn't pick up, so he left a message.
That's in here too, if you want to hear it.
Please. Hey, Rosie, it's... Oh, did you wanna?
Oh.
Go for it.
I just thought I'd give you a break for a sec. Yeah. Hey, Rosie. It's me. I guess you're asleep already. Anyway, I'm here at the orphanage. Something weird's going on. President Wong is here for some reason. And there's another... Damn it! The light's out, so I can't quite see, but... It looked like he was being... kidnapped? Anyway, it's probably nothing, but I thought I should let you...
I didn't press that button. What were those sounds at the end? He must have been attacked while he was still on the phone. Agent Lang, can I ask you something? Mr. Alldown's girlfriend. What was her name? Ringer. Rosie Ringer. At least that's what I heard. Just as I thought.
Wait, you mean...
Her revenge for what happened 12 years ago. All Miss Ringer was left with were the memories and personal effects of her lover. And so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winner, she made her appearance at the auction.
So she really was out for revenge on Chairman Winner, wasn't she?
Oh, they both have nursery rhyme names because of the orphanage. I see. Perhaps it was for his suppression of the kidnapping. Or perhaps it was because she thought he was one of the kidnappers. I think I got everything. Did I get the... Oh, the camera. So the victim was carrying a camera. The naming versus nurture debate continues in Japanifornia. That's really good. It's like, you know, in anime, if your child is born with colored hair, then you will probably die or they'll have the hardest life imaginable.
Oh yeah, according to the file, they recovered a picture. Yeah, here we are. It's the president, right?
And somebody's pointing a gun at him.
But look at that cute snowman.
Look at that cute snowman. This must be what Mr. Alldown witnessed.
So the person in the trench coat is the kidnapper?
Yes, I imagine they were trying to conceal their identity. But if Agent Lang's father's theory was correct, that person wearing the trench coat is Warden Lagarde.
How come they only found the one picture?
He probably wasn't able to take any more before he was attacked. The sequel to Red Raincoat, Black Trench Coat. Let me readjust myself. I probably have to oh, never mind. There's nothing more to be found here. Oh.
Hi. Hey, Francisca.
How dare you, Scruffy! Don't you dare tell anybody, I'll just deny it anyway.
Eee! Mr. Edgeworth! You gotta help me out here, sir.
What's the matter, detective?
It's about the SS5 incident. What else? I know Chairman Winner isn't in charge anymore and all. But a top secret file being available to us so quickly after his removal? Something seemed off. So that got me to thinking, and I put in a call, and they told me that, well, that Ms. Von Karma went to some pretty extreme lengths to get that file released.
Curse you, Scruffy! I deny everything!
Eek!
It sounds like you went to a lot of trouble for our sake, Francisca. Don't worry. Your efforts won't be for nothing. I'll solve this case. You'll see. Wah! I love how much, like, extra dialogue there is, like, appreciating everything Francisca does and, like, all her efforts and all her, like, even if she, like, tries to be really mean, it's like she's pursuing, like, the truth with everything she has, and it's like...
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, howdy, is this ever a scoop? Whole world's gone green.
Did Francie have to fund someone's kid through college or something? Yeah, her name is Trucy Wright.
Must be an outbreak of something. I'm seeing green trees, green people, green clothes, everything. They must be real sick if even their clothes are green. Looks like we wound up slap bang in the middle of the right dang place at the right dang time.
My name was Concreta Teeth when I found out my special talent was tripping on sidewalks. So
sure did, Chief.
I don't think we're gonna get a word in edgewise here, Mr. Edgeworth.
And I don't think we want to.
Reminds me of when I was reading someone's medical records and the x-ray technician was named Mr. Bones.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Hey, this arch, we've seen it somewhere before, right?
Indeed we have. It's the same one that stands over the entrance of the big building today.
But this is supposed to be how things looked 12 years ago. Was it there the whole time?
It seems the architects worked the old archway into the structure of the new building.
The future is simply the past reheated. I think I heard that somewhere.
And for once...
On Twitter?
And for once it seems you might have remembered it correctly.
But 12 years is a long time to reheat something for. If it was your lunch, it'd be ruined.
I love how he said...
Yeah, exactly. They're reheating the nachos, but she can do that. She's Lady Gaga.
It would be repeated, right? Did he mishear her? Or is he stupid? Much to think about. Oh, right, I have to talk to Lang as well. Kay poking numbers into the office microwave.
Mr. Edgeworth, how many seconds in a year?
And then Phoenix pops out from around the corner like 525,600 minutes.
600 minutes?
What I was supposed to present him something about a fire, but I don't think we have it yet. That case ruined my father. And my family, too. The people who failed to keep the president safe. Wait, oh, sorry. Let me retake that. The people who failed to keep the president safe. That's all we were after that. He threw himself heart and soul into that investigation. He became obsessed, in other words. Hardly the best state of mind in which to undertake an inquiry. Wow, you really don't pull your punches, huh? Look, just don't go thinking I'm only doing this because of my dad, okay? That investigation was solid. His work was meticulous, and it was accurate. It always was. He interviewed every single one of those kids, and he made sure they told him everything. I wonder if he learned anything of value. I don't think his dad's name has been mentioned yet, no. Have we not? Oh, have we talked to Sean?
What do you want?
Sean, I wonder if you could tell us a little more about the circumstances surrounding your kidnapping. You can interview my kids, like... Author, I would say you're embarrassing yourself, but I have no room to talk.
They took you when you went to the garbage disposal area, right? But what were you doing there?
It's all right. You don't have to talk for him. You can just ask me himself. Oh my gosh. I have to do my fucking chords of steel right now because it's not happening. It's not happening! I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine! There we go. All right.
Hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? I think he's starting to warm up to you.
I went to the garbage disposal to throw away the flowers that were on that body. Why would I be embarrassed of the pack? That is so true. You know what? When you're right, you're right. Howl like you mean it. Howl like you're never alone. Okay? Everybody count off. 1! Grace?
2?
No, it's everybody's number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Everybody's
I'm sorry.
1. Okay, 1!
1!
So true. Everyone count off.
Oh!
Oh! It wasn't far, and I figured they'd be less likely to find them there than if I threw them in a garbage can. I tried to get in there last night, too, but it was locked. So you had to come back today and try again. Yeah, but when I was there, somebody came up behind me and put something over my face.
Oh yeah! Snoozing is easy threezy with 3 Z's.
The fact that she was drugged with it too doesn't seem to bother her. I guess it is a catchy name. Whoever it was pretty strong, but I never saw their face. I see. Thank you, that's very helpful. What can you tell us about the time between when you were kidnapped and when you were found?
Not a whole lot, I'll bet. Snoozing is easy threezy with 3 Z's.
I remember waking up feeling cold. I was somewhere big and empty and dark. There were cardboard boxes with some other language written on them. I figured it must be a storeroom.
But it was actually a giant refrigerator. Businesses use them to keep stuff chilled.
And that's where Kay and Detective Gumshoe found him. They really saved the day there. Guess the cooler must have been on until just before I was brought there. Like I said, it was pretty cold. Anyway, they didn't take my phone for some reason. So I used that to call for help. I see. Well, we're all very glad that you found your way back to us safely. Pugh. Say it like you mean it, why don't you? He's not the most gracious child I've met.
It reminds me of a certain somebody else.
Do I show you something? Is there something I must show you? The president. What's this? If you're trying to bribe your way into the movie, it's not gonna work. Oh, wait, I think we already got... Yeah, we've already had this dialogue.
How would I get a part in the movie?
Aw, she would check him for frostbite or hypothermia. She's a good mom! I love
that
her.
you're saying that like it's like really cute and not like the bare minimum parenting.
I don't know. Listen, there are some pretty bad parents in this game.
Okay, real.
No.
Eustace would get trapped in the freezer and his quote-unquote father would be like, oh, did your toes freeze enough for me to knock them off? Ha,
Yeah.
no? Ha.
Perhaps the cold resets some of the wires in your brain and you'll finally be able to put stuff together. And Eustace is sitting there like his nose is blue and gray. Here, check this out. What is this? Do you wish for me to smash it with my hammer? No, please don't! It was a joke, Mr. Edgeworth. The gavel is a sacred instrument of justice. It must not be swung in vain. It didn't seem like a joke to me. She's so fucking funny. God damn it. Oh! Wait, is this where she tells us? On the matter of what happened the night before last, and the reasons for my meeting with the president, I am afraid I must keep my silence for now. Even though you know how crucial that information is to our case? Yes. Even in spite of that, forgive me. She's really not going to back down on this one. And I can't see a way to try and convince her to open up. I think my only choice is to drop the matter entirely for now.
But allow me to say one thing. Sean's efforts to protect me disrupted your investigation. For that, I can only apologize.
Don't worry. It would take more than the lies of a child to throw me off the scent. And besides, I think I read this. Whatever. Not even I'm thoughtless enough to criticize a child for wanting to protect his mother.
And besides, what?
Oh, it's nothing. Ignore me. Nor a mother for wanting to protect her child. Yeah, we read that. I couldn't remember till then. Whatever, it's good dialogue to get twice. Okay, so someone tell me something. What about this? 3 Z's. No. Does AI2 have themes?
Both Chairman Winner and Warden Lagarde were involved in this case. Or at least, so it would seem.
Why are you Tonying me? Don't do that. Indeed. And that's not all.
Yes. Alpha Alldown and President Wong, too. We need to find out what links their deaths. And perhaps the secret lies here somewhere.
We're only just starting to get an inkling of what that link might be. We'll need to pursue it as carefully as we can.
Then let's leave no stone unturned. On with the investigation. And don't worry about Little Thief. I just changed the batteries.
Oh, it's more like...
And don't worry about Little Thief. I just changed the batteries.
So it runs on battery power. Interesting. It's one of those, like, fucking massive batteries. Alright, well. She didn't like any of that other stuff, so... Lang! Maybe you have something to tell me? Because everything else... Oh, wait. This? There are burn marks on this pillar here. There we go.
The report says there was a fire sometime on the evening of the incident.
A fire?
Let's see. Where was it again? Ah! Yeah, one of the orphans set a fire with some kerosene. Some sort of prank, probably.
They sound like a lively bunch. Possibly too lively.
I can be livelier. I promise you that.
It seems their antics spoiled our chances of finding any footprints near the entrance of the building. Okay, there we go. Fire. Okay, now I can show this to Lang! Check this out.
What kind of brat sets a fire like that for fun?
Yeah, we lost a bunch of vital evidence thanks to that little prank.
Agent Lang, your father investigated the SS5 incident in some depth, correct? Do you know if he learned anything about the child who set the fire?
You wondered about that too, huh? So did I. Sadly.
He never shared his thoughts on the matter with anybody?
Yeah, which means the truth is lost to time. Guess we'll never track it down now.
He may not show it, but I get the sense that talking about this is very hard for him indeed.
Aren't you forgetting something, Agent Lang? Wolves are amazing trackers. You can sniff that truth out whatever it is. Wherever it is. Whenever it is.
You're right! Who knew you'd be the one to tell me that? Maybe you're not so bad after all.
She's my assistant for a reason, Agent Lang.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant for a reason, Agent Lang.
Oh! Oh, that made me so happy. You don't even know. I'm smiling so wide right now. I love Edgeworth looking at people and being like, that's my assistant right there. She's never done anything wrong in her entire life. Oh yeah, the president.
You want me to tell you about the SS5 incident?
Oh, never mind. We already heard this. Okay, what about this one? No. I love Kay, you know, calling a ceasefire on their furry war so that she could cheer him up.
Aww.
So cute. I'm missing something. Do I have to talk to Gumshoe without Francisca? No. Okay, I already got this. Am I crazy? Hey, Verity. Yeah, with Kay, he's like, that is my assistant. Doing whatever, cheering up Agent Lang. So bringing in key evidence for the case, whatever it may be. And then Phoenix says something and he's like, oh my god, that is my husband doing that. Oh my god. Check out this fire. Oh my god. Do I need to show you other things? Showed you the fire, I showed you this, you didn't give a shit. Wait, oh, wait, did I listen to the final call? Hold on. Let me out of here, let me out.
Wait, Kay! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
So we're calling on Mr. Thief's help once again.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, it's Little Thief! And no matter how useful Little Thief is, if the information we plug in is wrong, the simulation will be wrong too. If you spot anything that doesn't make any sense, try comparing it to the evidence we've collected.
And we can examine and interact with everything in the simulation as if, okay, whatever.
Yep, just walk up to it and do what you usually do. Also, we don't have enough to go on right now, but if you can gather enough intel, I can even create a simulation of a different span of time.
All right, I'm counting on you, should the time come. I was wondering when they were gonna I probably have to deduce, huh? Oh my god, I'm gonna... Wait, but no, shouldn't I have to deduce? Or maybe I have logic. I probably have logic. I forgot how to play this game. I don't see this connecting. No, I need more logic. What the fuck am I not getting? Okay, hold on.
Do you want me to pull up the guide?
Perhaps. Yeah, that just brings us in here. Snowman, maybe. I examined the snowman already.
I shouldn't do that.
Oh, you should not
I
do
might
that.
get
No, you
spoiled.
shouldn't. You shouldn't. Maybe I'll do that. We got the tortoise and the hare. We got the bear glue. Do I have to examine evidence? Can't remember. Okay, I got that. There should be... Edgeworth, baby, you're thinking too hard. There should... Should there not be... Okay, you know what? Let me just get this fucking walkthrough. I swear, like, I'm not... I cannot be missing something. But clearly I am. Alright, get me to the green zone. What? Okay. Examine the following. The new footprints. I did. Oh, fuck me. These footprints go toward the body and come back.
According to the case file, they're thought to be the killers. They're about a size 9. Pretty average, in other words. Seems the police weren't able to track down who the murderer was from them, though.
Okay.
Wow, that sure was crucial information, I guess.
Okay, hold on. The victim, the camera cell phone, yellow flower, and the brick. Yeah. Examine the planters and the... Okay, maybe it's this planter. These planters. Okay.
According to the case file, the yard stretched around 3 sides of the orphanage. And there were 3 planters on each side.
Yes. Planters arranged in a very particular pattern. One we've seen somewhere before. Okay.
Shame there aren't many flowers, but I guess it was the middle of winter.
Yes, but look at that one. It's bright yellow.
Weird. How come there's only one? Wait, it looks like somebody dropped it.
That's a lion lily, if I am not very much mistaken. A rare member of the family.
Liliaceae? Hold on. Give me that. Okay. Liliaceae. Take your time. Liliaceae. Okay. Really? Liliaceae. Alright.
That's a lion lily, if I'm not very much mistaken. A rare member of the family Liliaceae.
If that's the wrong pronunciation, I'm gonna scream. A lion lily, you say?
Wait, didn't Judge Gavel give President Wong some lion lilies?
What is the same flower doing here? This can't be a coincidence. Can it? Have you ever done a VA gig and had to look up how to pronounce a word? Yes. Yes, I did. And I was not incorrect, so that's good. If you're incorrect, you'll usually get... Or you know what? It's best to ask first. If you're like, by the way, I was just looking through this, because then it shows that you actually read it before you did it. Which, surprisingly, not everyone does.
I believe this particular cultivar is from Asia. That's said to symbolize the bond between parent and child.
So that's why, for the zine. For the Lion Lily zine.
Oh!
Yeah.
I see.
The themes Hey, I'm just wondering, does AAI2 have any themes? Just, you know.
You know, I think it might.
I think it could, I think this might have sealed the deal, that it might have themes. Everything else, though, is kind of up in the air. I wasn't aware you were so knowledgeable when it came to flowers, Francisca.
Ha! What I just told you is common knowledge. Perhaps you just need to read a little more.
This is the least subtle it gets, but it's saved for the very end. It's like, if you didn't get it the whole time, it's like, hey, dumbass. But for those of us that understand, it's like, Yamazaki knocking down your door, literally. There we go. That'll do it. That'll do ya. So that's what our monstrous hoof prints really were.
Wait, what?
Recall the arrangement of the prints. Now compare it to that of the planters.
Whoa!
That's right. I believe the footprints are located exactly where our planters once stood.
So Chairman Winter was digging around the front of them?
He was. And why might he have been doing that? We have a piece of evidence in our possession that answers exactly that question. Which piece of evidence shows by Chairman Winter?
Take that!
Recall, if you will, the report that Warden Lagarde sent to Chairman Winter. In it, she mentioned something that had been laid to rest in front of a planter.
You think she was telling him where to dig? Wait, but why 3 holes?
Because the report didn't specify which of the planters she meant.
I get it. He wasn't sure which one it was.
So he, like, the one that it was, he, like, the last one he picked was the one. Because they're all dug up. So he, like, dug a bunch of holes. He was like, fuck, not that one. God damn it, Fifi.
Which meant he had to try and dig up all 3.
I imagine so, yes. Poor Chairman Winter.
But why go to all that trouble? What was he looking for?
I think that's about all we can learn from the scene for now. Well, Grace.
No.
Oh, wait, I think we actually may have more
Oh, okay.
to do. Sorry.
All right. How about I try to show you how things looked earlier on that night?
That would be very much appreciated. Could you take us back to the moment at which the victim witnessed the kidnapping?
Sure. I'll use the photograph he took. Here goes nothing.
I wish she would say the real modern-day Robin Hood line. There's Mr. Alldown in the middle of the planters.
And there's the president and his kidnapper out by the road. And all his big bulging muscles.
Wait, somehow the green makes it just more apparent how, like, shrink-wrapped he is.
Whoa, he looks like the Hulk!
My father based his investigation on the evidence Alldown provided. That was why he thought the kidnapping and the orphanage were connected somehow.
And how he wound up suspecting Fifi Lagarde. She was the one running the orphanage at the time.
Exactly. But when the case went to trial, Excelsius Winter put a big hole in that theory.
He did?
Yeah. After all, the president and the kidnapper weren't actually on the grounds of the orphanage. So it was hard to conclusively prove any kind of connection.
Huh. So they were never seen inside the gates of the orphanage.
Detectives bust a gut to find evidence on the scene. And then prosecutors come along and twist it for their own ends. Winter and Lagarde were working together. They had some kind of deal. I'm sure of it.
So you're saying that Chairman Winter was working with the kidnapper?
Your father was convinced that Lagarde was the culprit, correct? And you say he was a gifted and thorough investigator. Then he must have had more to support his theory than just Mr. Aldown's message, surely.
Yeah, he must have. I just don't know what it was. It wasn't exactly a case he liked talking about.
Agent Lang's father, Da Long Lang. Trusted ally and confidant of President Wang. He discovered truths that were subsequently suppressed by Chairman Winter. Our first priority should be to find out what they were.
I love the blinking, the incident.
The incident. These footprints stopped by the body.
I guess that means they belong to Mr. Aldown, right?
Da Long Lang. I don't know what, like, if there's like a joke there. Just kind of Da Long? Da Long?
Is it dad? Like,
Da Long?
dad?
Directly translated from the kanji characters. We considered naming him Sheng Long Lang, but decided not to break the Zhengfa naming scheme just for silly memes. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, I'm sorry.
I don't get it. Shenglong. Oh, Shenglong is a Street Fighter meme. Oh, I see. So I assume Da Long is also a Street Fighter meme. I'm not up to date on my street fighting. Hold on. Can you just turn off my camera for a second and stretch my tongue? It's not a Street Fighter meme, then what is it? What's so funny about Da Long? Oh, it's literally just Big Wolf.
Aww.
That's really funny. I like that his name was just Big Wolf. Okay. I think I'm okay. There's just something about my voice today. You probably can't even tell.
No.
Big Dragon Wolf! That's just fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
Like, can you imagine Kay being like, yeah, what does your dad's name mean? What does Da Long mean? And he's like,
Big Dragon Wolf!
oh, shit!
Is
Okay!
the dragon a metaphor or a euphemism?
His feet were pretty big. What's that, about a size 12?
Yeah, Wolf is Lang. Da Long is Big Dragon. Holy fuck. Big Dragon Wolf and his son, Warrior Dragon Wolf. These guys are cool as hell.
Right?
According to the file, they were the same size as his shoes. It's a match.
Okay. Other? Mr. Aldown took his picture of the president's kidnapping from here.
And then called Rosie Ringer.
By which point, his killer must have already been approaching from behind.
With a brick in their hand, ready to strike.
These planters.
According to the case,
Okay, I already did this! Yes. Planters, arranged in a very particular pattern. Yes. Okay. Shame there aren't many. Yes. Okay. I can't skip this. It's bright yellow. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay.
That is a lion lily, Miles Edgeworth. I just told you. A rare member of the family Liliaceae. Liliaceae.
A lion lily. I wonder what a lion lily means.
I believe this particular cultivar is from Asia, where it is said to symbolize the bond between parent and child.
Okay.
Why do I have to keep telling you this, Miles Edgeworth? You must read a book. Bitter.
Oh, fuck me. I pressed it again. Okay.
Hi, Grace.
Hello, bond between parent and child. Oh my god, I pressed it again. I can't fucking believe I did that. Get me out of here. Okay. There are burn marks. Okay. Yes, there was a fire. Oh no. Okay. One of the orphans set a fire. Okay. Guys.
Hello?
Oh no. Yes, I already did this. Okay. Okay. Whoa, I walked right through them. That's so scary. I must scour the scene.
Don't Tony me. It's not my fault. It's the game's fault.
It's also my fault. You have to blame me equally.
Why?
I don't know. Because I don't know. I'm not being helpful.
But I'm playing the game for you so you can see the game.
That's true. But I have no idea what the fuck you're supposed to do in this moment.
That's fair enough.
Hey, that snowman. It was melted in the simulation of the morning after the murder, huh? And that muffler was all wet, and its little button eyes had fallen off.
Indeed. It still looked reasonably healthy at this point. Although not entirely. I can see one thing that's missing.
Aw, poor guy. I bet some kid took it as a stupid prank. Not a bad piece of thieving, though. Maybe they had potential.
You think one of the orphans took it? I'm not so sure. In fact, I think it was grabbed by somebody else entirely. Di Jung Huang. He was the president of Zhongfa even back then.
Does he look any younger? It's kind of dark. Can't really tell.
Indeed. And the situation being what it is, his facial expression is somewhat distorted.
I wonder where they took him after this.
We don't know that yet. But depending on how our investigation progresses, we may find out soon enough. The president's kidnapper. We should see if we can judge anything based on their appearance.
Roger that, Red Leader. All right, let's have a look at you.
The first thing to note is that they're holding the president at gunpoint.
Trying to look all cool and tough, waving a pistol around? Whoever it is, they suck!
Their coat and hat completely cover their face, so unfortunately, we can't identify them that way.
Turning their collar up and pulling their hat down and trying to be all mysterious. I hate this kidnapper!
And they seem pretty relaxed. I don't think they're particularly nervous.
Yeah, hand in the pocket. Classic show-off move. You suck, you suck, you suck!
She's so funny! Kay, that's...
What? You said to judge them by their appearance!
Well, yes. But I didn't mean it like that. Dude! I can't okay. I can't just say the same thing. I can't just keep saying she's funny as fuck, she's the best character ever. But I can. I will keep saying it. Oops.
There's something gloomy about this picture. Know what I mean?
Oh, you translated this whole investigation? Oh. Joy and love.
They could have brightened it up a little, made the subject stand out a little better.
I don't think the lack of light is the photographer's fault, Kay. The street light appears to be broken.
It does? Oh. Oh yeah, look at that! So you think the idea was to make the subject stand out with the lighting, but... So you think the idea was to make the subject stand out with the lighting, but maybe it didn't pan out? Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the explanation, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're welcome. Although you seem to have completely misunderstood it. Ugh, she's so funny. Okay.
Eureka!
This snowman is missing a certain something, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, his right eye!
Indeed. Luckily, we've managed to locate it.
Oh, I totally thought the eyebrows were his eyes and
Oh.
the button was his nose.
Oopsie poopsie.
The button Mr. Alldown was holding! Look at that! It's the same type of button as the other eye and everything!
And if we suppose that the button was indeed the snowman's missing eye... Oh yeah, I guess he doesn't really have a nose. That presents something of a contradiction. What does the button contradict? The victim was clutching the button, and the button was covered with his blood, which means he must have grabbed it after being attacked. Let's run a little hypothetical, shall we? What if, after being struck, Mr. Alldown lost his balance and reached out to grab something to steady himself, the snowman? The snowman wouldn't have supported him, so he would have grasped the button and continued falling.
I get it. So you're saying that he was near the snowman when he was attacked?
I am, within arm's reach to be precise. And he's currently nowhere near that close.
Right, but his footprints only go so far as the planter. He never came back this way.
What if they weren't his footprints? I think we need to look at all the prints again.
All right, I'll take us back to the scene when Mr. Alldown's body was found. But the footprints on the left definitely matched up with Mr. Alldown's shoes, right? So what's the deal?
Let's take another look and see if we can figure it out. Oops. Did this. Can we really be sure that these are Mr. Alldown's footprints?
Well, they're the same size, a 12, which is pretty big. And the prints match his shoes. They also go straight to the middle of the planters, where his body was found.
But as we've established, when he was attacked, he fell and grabbed the button from the snowman.
Well, being a great thief, I know a few contortionist tricks, but that would even be way beyond me. Some average Joe stretching his arms that far? Basically impossible.
I think we can be reasonably certain that the prints were made by the shoes the victim was wearing. But can we be certain that they were actually the victim's shoes? Perhaps we should take another look at them. Okay.
Let's scour the scene.
These shoes. As the case file says, they match the footprints, but... Huh. These aren't the victim's shoes. I'm sure of it.
What do you mean?
Look at how the laces are tied. Don't they look a little strange to you? What's more, they don't appear to fit properly.
So these prints, they go right up to where the victim was found, and they stop right by his feet.
But they didn't actually belong to him.
So are the prints by his head his? The ones that lead away and come back?
No, I don't think so. They're too small.
So neither set belongs to him? Then how did he get here?
That's easy enough. He didn't walk. He was carried by the killer. So then where did the murder take place? Was it really over by the snowman, as we suspect?
Ugh. Fresh blood, and plenty of it. According to the autopsy report, he died from loss of blood due to the blow to the back of his head.
Yes, and that blood spread out over the entire area. I doubt anybody could have bled that much and survived. Anyway, this certainly seems to confirm what the autopsy report suggests. Jesus carried him in the sand! That is so true. Did I get logic? Is that what I got? The body was moved. Worth a try.
Worth a shot.
No. Right, the brick is right there. Oh. But no, his body was found. Never mind.
A kidnapping, a murder, and now a fire. There's too much going on here. I can't keep up!
The fire was started earlier on the evening of the incident, if I remember rightly. Before the kidnapping and the murder, in other words.
Does that mean something? The timing of the fire, I mean.
I wonder if it might, yes. Isn't there something here that can't be correct if the fire actually happened first? I should take another look at the effects of the fire on the crime scene, and compare it to the evidence. That is so true, Kay. Thank you. The effects of the fire on the crime scene. It would have been like footprints, huh? Like they couldn't got footprints? Hold on. I don't... No, there's nothing else here. Okay. Did I get everything? I think Mr. Alldown's body was moved. How else do we explain the... Okay, and that would suggest that he was killed somewhere near the snow... What the fuck? What?
I'd better take a closer look. Why was autoplay on? My God. Okay.
Poor snowman. He's not looking too good.
It can't be helped. Snow and ice eventually melt. That's just how it is.
And so do mysteries! All we have to do is wait! The snowman of the case will melt into the clear water of truth!
All you have to do is wait, Kay. I have to work to solve those mysteries. She's cute. She's sitting there with her popcorn like,
I'm waiting!
as if she doesn't help you exponentially. So there are planters outside the orphanage gates too.
Oh, look! They planted stuff that flowers in winter under all that snow.
Indeed. A little frigid, but tasteful nonetheless. Even if this is a simulation.
Yes, indeed. A bit frosty looking, but tasty nonetheless. For a simulation.
Stop! Stop it!
Huh? Look, there's a brick missing here.
The rest of the brickwork looks fine. Strange that just this one is missing.
Size 9 footprints going toward the body and away from it. The case file says they must have belonged to the murderer.
They grow fainter as they get close to the orphanage gates.
That's just because there's less snow over here, no?
Be that as it may, it certainly doesn't help in matching the prints up with a name and face. Okay. Brick used in murder. Missing brick.
Yay!
Woohoo!
It seems quite likely that the missing brick was the one used in the murder, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, they're the exact same shape and size.
If Chairman Winner was involved in President Wong's abduction, then it seems likely that whatever he dug up yesterday had something to do with the kidnapping.
Oh, I get it!
You do?
You bet I do! We're talking treasure, right? Loot! He must have been digging up the ransom money!
The ransom money? $100 million is an awful lot of cash. You think udon is sitting in your lap? Why is that not something you'd be sure about? Don't you just have to sit, look down? Either way, he has chosen you, and now you have to stay in stream. Burying it would have been a good way to keep it hidden until the heat died down. It certainly seems like a possibility.
Glad you agree. She's so cute. She's like, see, you said I just had to sit and wait for you to figure things out? You couldn't have done it without me, could you?
I have a drawing pad in front of me, so I also don't think he realizes he's sitting in my lap. Mana loves sitting on my iPad right when I'm trying to draw. She's like, ooh, wow, a flat surface?
Don't mind if I do.
Classic cat behavior.
Yeah. I think we have to conclude that the murder actually happened over by the snowman.
Right. The button came from there, and the brick too.
Indeed. And what's more, if the murderer took the brick from right by the snowman, then he tried to sneak up on the victim all the way over by the planters.
Mr. Alldown would have seen them right away.
Exactly. I think we need to update the simulation, Kay. Mr. Aldown wasn't standing by the planters. He was next to the snowman.
Gotcha. All right, here goes. Yeah, no matter how you look at it, this just doesn't work, huh?
Indeed. Everybody who was present is in exactly the same spot.
So, where did we go wrong?
One of the pieces of evidence on which we based our simulation must be the source of the problem. What if one of them was faked somehow? But which one was it? Should have been this one.
Take that!
Can we really be certain that this picture was taken by Mr. Aldown?
Huh? What do you mean?
We know that whoever killed him moved his body. But why would they have done that? What if they wanted to make it seem like he saw something he didn't?
And then they took the photo to help back up the lie?
They had the president at gunpoint. They could easily have forced him to pose for the picture. He would have had no choice but to comply.
He figured it out and jumped off. This is so sad. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Make like crinkly noises with like a bag or something. See if that helps. Or put me on speaker. Hold on, put me on speakerphone. Did that help? Okay. Sorry, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Hey, now that you mention it, they only recovered one picture from Mr. Aldown's camera, right?
Indeed. I imagine his killer probably removed the film that was already in there, then replaced it with another, thereby ensuring that the only picture found was the one they staged.
He's on your computer now? It worked. Guys, I'm going to start streaming only for cats. I'll just start translating it like doing the different voices.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So this picture was actually taken after Mr. Aldown was killed. No way.
And there you have it. The picture doesn't show what Mr. Aldown saw at all. It seems highly likely that it was simply staged to make us believe that was the case.
Wait, so where was the president when Mr. Aldown thought he saw him being kidnapped?
Luckily, the photograph isn't the only piece of evidence we can use to try and figure that out.
Oh yeah! He left that voicemail too!
He did. I think we should listen back to it one more time, don't you? This is surely the only place where the president and his kidnapper could have been standing.
I didn't listen to the I didn't listen to the thing. Maybe over here.
Take that!
They didn't let me listen to the thing.
Recall this statement from Mr. Aldown's voicemail. Ahem. Damn it, the light's out. 2 of the lights here in the yard are broken.
Yeah, he must have been talking about the one over by the building.
All right, could you update the simulation to reflect everything we've learned?
Sure.
And there we have it. The kidnapper was really standing over by the building! Yes, which would certainly have strengthened the theory that they were connected to the orphanage. So they moved the body and staged the photograph to distort the picture painted by the voicemail, which helped them undermine the idea that the orphanage was involved when the case went to trial.
Well, that certainly changes what this particular part of the simulation tells us. I imagine it will also affect our understanding of the scene from when the body was found.
Only one way to find out. Ready to make the jump?
To switch between the two recreations, I need to first press T to talk with K, and then select OK.
It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
Put your hands on your hips.
I'll put your knees in tight. You want me to show you the scene as reported in the police's case files, right? Okay, let's take another look at how things were when they found the body. And there we have it.
So this is where Mr. Aldown really met his fate. But he was moved in order to make the scene consistent with the staged photograph. Over to the spot between the planters.
So the footprints, the fact that they go over there and come back.
Yes, I think that tells us something important. That they were left by whoever carried him over there. Your stupid cat noises bricked my computer somehow. Don't blame that shit on me. What did I do? How did they brick your computer? Is it not working? You're clearly here. You started them and Opera fully crashed. And I'll do it again. Here, wait, this is what Mana does. She goes, she does like a lip smack noise too. She's like, ah, ah. It's so funny. And like her whole head moves. She's like, ah. It's so cute.
Aww.
She's a weirdo. She's a freak. Blood on the snow. A lot of it. It certainly looks as if a murder occurred here, doesn't it?
Wait, but we just figured out that Mr. Aldown was killed over by the snowman, right?
We did. I think this blood might belong to somebody else.
What? But the police report said the blood was Mr. Aldown's.
Need I remind you that the case was overseen by Chairman Winner? The man would have had no scruples about altering the official record over something this small.
But then, why go to all the trouble? Couldn't he have just cleaned up the blood instead?
He wasn't able to. Think about it. He knew that this was where the police would find Mr. Aldown's body. And he knew that the police would have certain scientific methods at their disposal to look for clues.
Oh, you mean luminol? Yeah, they would have found traces of blood if they'd used that for sure.
Exactly. He wouldn't have been able to clean it up to the point where it was undetectable. Far easier to falsify the results of any such tests when they came back in. It would simply have been a matter of replacing the official results with a doctored copy.
Yeesh. So we've been looking at a forgery this whole time? That sucks. Wait, but it says Mr. Aldown's clothes were covered in blood too.
It does. And if they were, which seems entirely believable, it suggests that whoever's blood this is, it wasn't yet dry when Mr. Aldown's body was placed there.
I get it. Which means that the other person's blood was spilt not long before Mr. Aldown was killed.
I think it does, yes. But if that's the case...
Doesn't that present something of a contradiction? Arthur, how's your computer doing? This is what Mana does. That's what she does. I don't know what to tell you.
The body's where it should be now, over by the snowman. Kinda sad, nobody being here anymore, huh?
No, Kay, not even slightly. Now that the body has gone, there may be new clues for us to discover. Let's go over the scene with a fine-toothed comb one more time.
Yes, sir! Understood, sir!
She's literally everything to me.
Somebody's dropped a yellow flower here. It's a lion lily, right?
According to Francisca, yes. They're originally from Asia, if I recall correctly.
Yep, and she said it symbolizes the pond being painted or tiled, right?
It was the bond between parent and child, Kay.
Silly. I like to imagine she just did that on purpose. She's like,
The pond that was painted and tiled?
looking at him, just like waiting for him to be like, watching his eye twitch, like, what's the bond between parents? I know you want me to say something. Is it this? No. This piece of evidence clearly contradicts what we're seeing here.
Oh, it does? Can't wait to hear this. Contradicts it how exactly?
Like this.
If you don't know, you can just say you don't know, you know.
I'd better think this over again.
The snow was melted by the fire, right? And when did the fire happen? We need to take another look and think about that.
Oh, right. Oops.
Eureka!
There's a clear contradiction here.
Huh? In the blood stain? I totally gave you that answer though, by the way.
The blood is clearly cut off where the snow was melted by the fire. Which means that the blood in question was spilt before the fire was started.
Huh? But the fire happened before the murder, no?
If we choose to believe the case file, yes. But if the fire was actually set after what happened here... the kid who lit it might have seen something! Then why isn't there a witness statement? Because that would have challenged Chairman Winner's version of events! We need to know more about this fire. Where's that fucking kid? You! Yes, Shifu! The fire might have been reported to the police, which means there might be a record of it. Go see if they have anything, and bring everything you find back here right away. Understood, Shifu. I'll get right on it. One more thing. What is it, Shifu? Contact my family back in Jungfa. Tell them to search my father's office. There should be something there related to the case. There should? What kind of something exactly? Yeah, Lang's like, quick, give me another kid to beef with! This one's innocent. I told you I'd seen this scene somewhere before, didn't I? Well, I've remembered where. It was in my father's office. He had a picture of it. Or, at least, of something very much like it. What? It looked like it was drawn by a child.
Possibly a child from the orphanage. Possibly even the child who set the fire. It should still be there somewhere. Tell them to send it right away.
Yes, Shifu! So we're getting, like, express mail from China. Sorry, fantasy China, Zhengfa. No more little thief. Shifu, I'm back! I brought everything the police had on the fire, and I also brought the picture from your father's office. Oh, and one more thing.
About time! What kept you, huh? Well, hand it over!
Goodbye, little thief.
No.
Goodbye forever, little thief!
Aww.
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this mysterious picture, shall we?
This is it! This is the picture I remember!
Could this be a depiction of something that happened on the night of the incident?
Did Link... What? Oh my god.
It sure looks like a kid drew it, huh?
It's probably just an email and a photo printout, but Super Express Mail is funnier. Oh, right. I forgot it's been so long since I've used, like, a scanner that I forgot that that was, like, an option. Yes. And I'm willing to bet it's the work of the child who set the fire. Yeah, really talented with the oil pastels. It's because it's like the strokes are so broad and it's so like pigmented that you have to assume it's oil pastels.
Yeah, I mean, it's just got a great, like, I don't know how to describe it. I would hang it up.
Yeah.
Like, the composition.
I know, right? And there's like the really crisp, like, shape language here.
Yeah. Why does this kind of fuck?
Why is it kind of fuck, actually? Wait a second. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah! Also, the way that Mozilla's head, sorry, not Mozilla, fucking Torosaurus's head is drawn, that actually kind of... I would print this out and pretend my non-existent kid drew it, yeah.
It's giving outsider art.
Outsider?
Like, you know, art that's, like, made by people who aren't, like, formally trained and don't, like...
That's so like... pretentious!
I know!
Outsider.
But it refers to that guy who, like, spent, like, 20 years collecting trash and stuff in the streets and built, like, an insane throne room in his, like, a storage unit, and now it's in a museum.
Oh. King.
Never mind. It's not relevant.
It's not relevant, but that's cool. That's cool as fuck. Shifu! This!
What now? Look, it'll have to wait, okay? Well, Mr. Prosecutor? Why do you think my father kept this?
I imagine he acquired it at some point during his investigation. Although I have no idea why he would have chosen to keep it to himself. Could we see the case file for the fire, too?
Sure. Here.
If you'll just give me a moment to read through it. It seems the boy who started the fire snuck out of bed on the evening of the incident. And then disappeared several days later.
What? Must have been because he saw something, huh?
No! A kid? Really? That's horrible!
But sadly, not unimaginable.
Huh? Looks like the kid left something behind that was put into evidence. Huh? What's this?
That's...
What's it doing in that case file? What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? Have you seen this somewhere before? Something very much like it, yes. We have a piece of evidence that could well be connected. Which item? I don't know, Edgeworth.
Take that!
I don't know what it was doing in the evidence for that case, but it looks like that might be the missing horn from this soft toy. Hey, that was President Wong's! You've seen it before? Of course! He always kept it somewhere close by. I remember it because of the missing piece. I see. It has a special device inside that plays recorded sound when you twist the horn.
Hey, do you think maybe putting the horn back on? Or sorry, do you think maybe putting the horn back on might unlock more recordings?
Huh. You never know. The toy itself should still be up on the 51st floor. Hey! You heard the man! Yes, Shifu, I'll go fetch it right away. Here it is, Shifu, the Torosaurus style, just like you asked. Good work. Hand it to the prosecutor over there. Well, does the horn found at the orphanage fit the president's plushie?
It fits perfectly.
And? Any more recordings on there? Oh, this is Rosie. Do you want? Oh, sorry, not Rosie. This is a different woman.
Oh,
Do you
a
want to hear?
different woman. Okay. Hi, Dijun. Sorry, President Wong. It's me, Amelie. I know it's been a while. I saw on the news that you were visiting the country soon. And I didn't know whether I should get in touch at all, but in the end, I decided I had to.
Overruled.
Turn it off right now! What's gotten into Judge Cavell?
Are you okay?
Just turn it off, please!
You see, I had a baby. A beautiful little boy. Your beautiful little boy. I'm sorry, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. Oh, except I called him Sean. Sean Fenn. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
What?
No! Sean Fenn?
Wait, this is crazy.
I know, right? See, and at this point, I was like, I don't want the president to be my dad. So great, like, Grace Ravels for Life the entire time was like, I can't clip it. Because, like, I want to clip it so bad, but I can't clip it because she'll, like, think something's going on.
Oh my god.
The kid. It's.
I can't even, like, figure out the implications of this.
And also that I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought you could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this once. I know you're a very busy man, but anyway, that's where we'll be. Goodbye.
What? He was my dad? He really was my dad?
This is crazy.
I'm so sorry, Sean. Care to explain what the heck is going on, Cavell? Sean isn't my biological son. I adopted him. And he was aware of this? Yes, of course.
Yeah, Ace Attorney is my favorite soap opera.
His mother, Amelie Fenn, she died 5 years ago. We were cousins, but we were also friends, the best of friends. People often mistook us for sisters. And so, when she died, it seemed only natural that Sean should come and live with me. Of course, we had to keep his father's identity secret. And I decided that the best way to do that would be for him never to know in the first place.
That's quite a lot to learn from a recording made on a seemingly innocent toy. I guess Sean's mother must have recorded the message and sent the plushie to the president. Hey.
Yes, Sean?
You're sure? He was really my dad?
Yes, I'm sure. Before you were born, your mother worked for a time as a diplomat in Jungfa.
Makes sense. That line of work might well have brought her into contact with the president. What? You told me she worked at the orphanage!
She did, but only after she returned, after she quit the diplomatic service. She always loved helping others. The orphanage was perfect for her.
Sorry, Judge Cavell, but I have to ask. Amelie, the lady who asked the president to come. Why didn't she show up herself? Why isn't she anywhere in the files related to the SS5 incident?
She never made it to the rendezvous that night. Someone was tailing her.
I'll bet that was Chairman Winner's doing. Though sadly, we can't prove it.
And because she couldn't make it, she never saw the president again.
Then she died 5 years ago. This can't be easy for Sean.
Hey, Sean, are you thirsty? We could go get a soda. My treat, okay? Come on, I think I saw a vending machine over...
You think I can't buy myself a soda? This is important, and it's about me. I'm staying.
Oh, that didn't work at all.
She's so sweet. She's like, because Kay would know what it's like to find out your dad is dead and was killed somehow. Like, she knows what it's like to find your father's body.
God.
Sean, perhaps now you can guess why I met with the president 2 nights ago.
So that's it. That was the big secret.
I wanted to tell him face to face that Amelie was gone. But also that you were alive and well. More than well.
But yeah, I love that her big sister mode jumps out. Aww. It makes sense now. No wonder Judge Cavell was so keen to avoid sharing the details of their meeting.
Yeah, she would have had to share the truth about Sean, too.
That was why I took the lion lilies with me. So there would be no doubt that I knew Amelie, and that I knew her well. These flowers bore a special significance for the two of them, you see. President Wong gave Amelie a bouquet of lion lilies in the early days of their romance. But now, he too is dead. If only he had lived, Sean might finally have been able to get to know him.
I don't need a dad! I have a mommy! Shifu! I've been waiting for the right time to say this, but... What?! What is... Sorry, I felt like my voice cracked on that.
Oh my god! Okay, Ling, let's go to your calm down corner.
It turning around with the biggest voice crack, like, what?
He's literally hangry. Someone get him a milk phone.
Literally. Someone get him one of those, like, freeze-dried turkey heads. Let me take it again. What? What is it? You've been hovering there this whole time! Can't it wait? Lang is even angrier than Sean about this for some reason. If I said something else from Jungfa, President Wong's will. What? Oh my gosh. I love the animation of him breathing in HD. Wow. Button up, King. You're gonna get cold. The president's will, huh? He gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give. So he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride. Our family jewels. Still really funny that he calls them that. What? This is... What is it, Agent Lang? Does it have anything to do with our current case? You could say that. Seems he was planning on publicly acknowledging Sean as his son. Sean's name appears in the president's will? And we're certain that the document is authentic. That President Wong wrote it himself. Sure we are. It's old, but it's real. My family took charge of it back before the SS5 incident happened. They'll want to analyze it back home to be sure, but I'd stake my name on it being the genuine article. Wong was a renowned world leader. A child nobody knew about would have been sure to cause a stir. And yet he chose to mention this child in his will nonetheless. Well, that's that, I guess. Still can't quite believe it, but the president confirmed it with his own hand. There's no denying it, Sean. You're President Wong's son. Sorry about all that earlier, I guess.
Gumshoe voice. I'm still here?
Yeah. Sean! Sean! Is this the last part? Wait, no, we're still in the middle.
No.
This is still middle. This is still middle. No,
God,
we're fine.
don't
I'm sorry.
scare
I'm
me
sorry.
like that,
I'm sorry. We're
Tony.
still middle. April 6, 4:51 p.m. Big building. Empty lot.
Sean.
Oh, look at Kay! Look at Kay! She's the only one who looks sad! Because she knows what it's like to find her dad.
He was my dad?
It can't have been easy, learning the truth about his father's identity so unexpectedly. Oh, Lang does too, you're right, you're right. Lang looks like he's like sending up a prayer. You know, he's like, you know, just very, like one would stand at a funeral, basically, you know?
And too late to ever get to know him. You know how hard I tried to find him? Sean. I get it! He was the president. He had a lot more to think about than just me. But he was right there in front of me. Right there on the set! So why? Why didn't he just say something? Why didn't he tell me who he was? I'm sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Mom. It's mine. If I hadn't broken my promise to you, that fire would have never happened, and he wouldn't have...
I ruined everything! Everything! It's all my fault! I even ruined your flowers!
Sean, please, you mustn't blame yourself. Just try to be here with me. Just for a little while.
Wait.
Also, you're killing it.
Aw, thanks, man. I love Verity and Sean. She's such a good mom.
The bond between parent and child, as symbolized by the lion lily. I'm no expert, but it's native to Jungfa, so I know that much at least.
Sadly, we don't have the luxury of dwelling on such things just now. I know it might seem insensitive, Agent Lang, but sentimentality won't help us here. And Kay punches him in the shoulder. She's like, "Can't you see they're having a moment over there?" We need to focus on what we can do about the case before us. Also, ow, Kay.
You're right.
I believe we've learned all we need to. I believe we've learned all we need to about what happened back then for now. How did it all line up with your father's theories about the case?
I wouldn't know. He took those to the grave with him. He never shared his thoughts with anybody. There's no way of knowing now what he figured out.
What about your own thoughts? Are you feeling any more positive in light of what we learned from Kay's reconstruction? Are you at least feeling a little more positive about the wolf sniffing thing? The sniffing out the truth thing that she said? Are we any closer to learning what really happened 12 years ago? Oh shit, I can never see the on-screen celebration. But yes, K-Punch celebration.
You know, I think we might be. My father's footsteps are starting to become clear. Now all we need to do is follow them. All the way to the truth! The president went to the orphanage that night. That much we know for sure. The Torosaurus toy proves it. He must have gone there to meet with Amelie Fen. Except he was kidnapped, and Alldown happened to see it. If Alldown hadn't been there, there wouldn't have been a murder, just a kidnapping. Instead, they had to move his body to the planters and stage that photo to throw everybody off the scent.
So that's our current theory, is it?
But there's something I still don't understand.
There is.
This. Why risk staging the picture? They would have had to force the president to play along. What if he hadn't?
It's a good question. And we may be closer to discovering the answer than we think. We'll just have to get there one deduction at a time.
Yeah, I guess we will. All right, deduce away.
Okay. Is there anything funny? Is there anything fun in here?
Hold it!
If Mr. Alldown hadn't been there, huh? That's an interesting suggestion. Care to explain? Okay, the second.
There's not a whole lot to explain. He saw the kidnapping, so he was murdered. If he hadn't been there, maybe the kidnapping could have happened without any blood being spilled.
What could it?
He makes it sound as if it was Mr. Alldown's fault he was murdered.
That's not what Agent Lang is saying, Kay. What he means is that Mr. Alldown was the only person who died at the orphanage that night.
Well, of course he was. They kidnapped the president and everything. But the ransom was paid and he came home safely, right?
She's right, of course, but why does something bother me about that? I think it might be worth taking another look over all the evidence. Finished discussing things with your assistant, Mr. Prosecutor? Then let's continue, shall we?
The second one is fun. Okay. I like how Edrith and Lang's last argument in the duology is on totally friendly terms, building on each other's theories rather than antagonistic. Yeah, it's kind of special. It's kind of beautiful.
Hold it!
AI2 makes me kind of smiling, happy joy, smile world, you know?
Real.
Like, we're kind of smile world around here.
Yeah.
The plushie. It has a recording device concealed inside it, correct? It does. And it was used by Sean's mother, Amelie.
To record a message asking the president to meet her at the orphanage at midnight.
Whoa! You're finishing each other's sentences now? What a team! You two will peel away the layers of the truth like an onion. I'm sure of it.
You do realize there's nothing underneath all the layers of an onion, don't you, Kay? Could you try to say something a little less unfortunate sounding?
You two will peel away the layers of the truth like the skin of a wolf. I'm sure of it.
He said less unfortunate sounding! Shall I continue?
I love that that's like one of the only times we've seen Lang like stutter in like a comedic way. Like at a comedic moment, like, he said less unfortunate! Ugh. Wait, what is this image you've sent me? Where is it? Oh.
Just the nose.
Yeah, just the nose. Oh, god damn it. Nope. Where is it? There we go.
Great reveal.
Yeah.
Objection!
I also didn't use the walkthrough for that one just now, just in case anyone was wondering.
You're saying there would have been no murder if Mr. Alldown hadn't witnessed the kidnapping? But is that really the case? Why wouldn't it be? Their main aim was to abduct the president, right? So if there hadn't been a witness present, they wouldn't have needed to murder anybody.
And yet, it remains possible that Mr. Alldown wasn't the only person killed that night.
There was a large pool of blood between the planters, but Mr. Alldown was murdered over by the snowman.
It can't have belonged to him.
What if all that blood by the planters belonged to someone else?
Not so fast!
Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. You do realize what you're saying, don't you?
I do. It's hard to believe, I'll be the first to admit it, but it's what the evidence suggests. Not just one person was killed here 12 years ago, but two.
You're saying they covered up a whole separate murder? But whose? Who else was killed that night?
Whoever covered up this other homicide did so very skillfully indeed. They even seem to have been able to avoid it being mentioned in the files. But they didn't quite get rid of everything. We have a piece of evidence from 12 years ago that they never managed to erase. This clearly shows that something else happened that night.
Take that!
At least I think. Okay. Excelsius Winner tried to shroud the existence of the other murder in darkness. But there was one piece of evidence he wasn't able to suppress. Thanks to the efforts of your father, Agent Lang. My father? Cast your mind back, if you will.
Most pretentious way to say remember.
Cast your mind back. He's so pretentious. Shut up. Just say fucking remember.
Something else was hidden along with something else was hidden along with all the other evidence from the crime scene. The existence of the child who set the fire in front of the orphanage. But why would Chairman Winner wish to erase him from the record? Because he saw something he should not have. That's why.
He did? What was it?
It's right here in this picture. The picture my father kept! I think we can all agree that's the president on the right-hand side. And that's the Torosaurus toy in his hand. But who's that standing across from him? Well, Grace, who do you think it is?
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Are
you sure?
Is it the red raincoat and someone just kind of curled it up
Hold
on
on.
like a pair of mannequin legs?
I'm gonna give you another look at this picture.
Please do. Oh, I thought you were talking about the... Wait. Okay. Who do we know that wears a dick and balls necklace? Is it that guy? You know the one.
I know the one, and I think you do too.
I thought you were talking about like the black trench coat gun holding
Oh, no.
picture, and I was...
Take that!
Eastern robes and a black dog? That can only be Bodhidharma Canis.
I thought it was like a bolo tie. Oh my god, now I just sound really ignorant.
No, I mean, it's a child's drawing. Cause like, oh,
God.
we can't really see it in this.
Isn't he wearing his prison clothes anyway?
Right, he's wearing
in
his
all the
prison
pictures
clothes,
you've
but
seen?
in the like, oh, what is it called? What are they called? What he's wearing specifically with the balls. There's, that specific kind of robes. Dick and balls necklace! So true. I mean, listen, it does look like a dick and balls a little bit. But, what is it
I
fucking
see what it's supposed
called?
to look like. Yes, I understand now. I thought he just had I thought his legs were just spread really wide apart and he was wearing like black suit pants. Do you see my vision?
Wait, what? What are you saying?
In this drawing, I thought that like it wasn't a robe, that it was like a black suit and his legs were just spread really wide apart. I might be stupid.
Wow. Oh, like, and like the snow, like you thought it was snow between his
Yeah.
legs. That's actually,
did.
see, now I see it. That's crazy.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah, okay. It looks like, from what I remember, it looks like a Howry jacket.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yes, it does.
Let's look at that together. Let me just, but where's the one with the balls? Like the one that Mikotoba wears, you know? Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. Like one of these bitches, but it usually like has the balls. You know?
Yeah,
You know?
totally.
One of these?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I usually see like in men's kimonos. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about.
You. Yeah.
What? That creepy assassin guy?
And what would a hired killer be doing in the presence of a president? I can think of only one thing. That's right. It wasn't a kidnapping that occurred here 12 years ago. It was an assassination! And Edward is sitting there doing his like,
What?
fuck yeah, it was an assassination, and everyone else is like,
Huh?
oh my god! Yeah!
And Warden Lagarde and Chairman Winter were...
This is such a creepy photo of Winter. Ugh.
Oh my god. Why does he have so many teeth?
I don't know, man. They're like little chiclets in there.
Lagarde is like looking like...
She's looking cuntaful as ever.
Yes, exactly. She looks like the lead in like a noir movie.
Yes.
And then he just looks like something out of my fucking nightmare.
Yeah, she's the lead in a noir movie, and he's Frankenstein's monster in the black and white one.
Yeah.
Yes, I think they were complicit. More than complicit, in fact. One provided the venue for the killing, and the other suppressed the testimony of the child who witnessed it. Mr. Alldown was murdered because what he witnessed was actually an assassination. And not the kidnapping he thought it to be at all.
So, sorry, wait. So, like, the president was a body double or something? I guess I'll find out that out.
You'll find out, but that's a good theory. Like, which president do you mean? Like that president that was killed? Because we have met the president.
We have.
And that was 12 years ago. The first case had the president in it, and the president is the victim in this case. Remember? He got pushed off the building. Two of them? Do you think I'm an idiot? How could the president have died 12 years ago? We only found his body this morning! He was alive and well until just recently.
Yeah, we even met him.
Indeed. So we have a president killed 12 years ago, and a president killed in the last 48 hours. Two presidents, in other words.
Right, which is completely impossible.
Or is it? I think it's entirely possible for there to be two presidents. In fact, that would explain a lot. But regardless of what happened, I still respected him. Zhengfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together. The president Agent Lang spoke of was a noble and capable leader.
No,
The presidential mask has well and truly slipped. Entirely unlike the man we met. It really did seem as if they were two completely different people. But how could one country have two presidents?
Twins.
Okay, well...
It's
I can't...
the triumvirate again, but just no one knows about it.
It's the what?
The triumvirate, like in ancient Rome. Never mind.
I don't know. Well, now I want to know.
It's like when Rome had like 3 leaders or something. I don't know. I'm uneducated.
Clearly, I'm not either. It's
Caesar
fine.
was one of them. I don't know.
I'm gonna pull a German and be
Something
like,
like that.
Caesar, Julius.
Caesar salad?
Caesar, salad.
Kale?
What could explain a situation like that? It just makes me think of when he was like, Leonardo, Da Vinci, they're all dead. This is how it was possible for there to be two presidents.
They were twin.
One of the two was a body double.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, for sure.
Yeah, totally. That was what I was thinking as well.
Tell me that doesn't make sense. I mean, you did say the word body double.
Body double?
Ugh, his eyeliner goes so hard. He's so beautiful. I'm gonna miss him.
President Wong was a man of great power and influence in Zhengfa, a figure on the world stage. There must have been countless attempts on his life over the years, such as the one at Gourd Lake only a few days ago. It's true. There were more than a few assassination attempts. But that doesn't mean I'm about to accept that there was more than one president. Not without proof.
Do we have any proof that there was more than one president? I don't know, do we?
The package be late to rest.
Sorry.
Was someone else frozen in the other ice block? Is that...
That, okay. Let's put a pin in that theory. That's huge.
I'm joking, but I'm kind of not.
Oh, wait. Do we have? I mean, we have to have.
Everyone listen to Cosette meow. Cosette!
Cosette!
She can't hear you, and she's decided in true cat fashion to stop doing the exact thing I wanted her to do.
Whatever, whatever.
It's fine. Come here.
Is it this? Is it this?
Take that!
Probably not, huh? Nope. This proves it, surely. You have to agree that there were two presidents now.
Sorry, but I don't. Not based on that, anyway. Lang Zhe says, bad proof has no mouth. In other words, meaningless evidence can tell us nothing.
Oof. I must have got that wrong.
If you could prove that he'd ever been in two places at once, that would be pretty good evidence that there were two presidents, right?
It would. Let's go over the evidence again and consider the facts of the case.
What you're saying is impossible. There can't have been two presidents. If you want me to change my mind on that, I'm gonna need to see some evidence.
I've got a mouth line. I love that Kay just straight up like gives us the answers to things, and Edgeworth has the audacity to say, "You get to sit and watch the truth melt, the ice melt into truth. I have to actually do it." Come on. Right. President's presence at the embassy confirmed by Da Long Lang, but does he have... Okay, he was supposed to meet at midnight. So I guess, yes, okay. Contradiction within the thingy. There we go.
Take that!
I don't think he's noticed the contradiction staring him in the face. Or is he just unable to accept it? What's the matter, Mr. Prosecutor? You're pretty quiet all of a sudden. In Amelie Fenn's recording, she asked the president to be at the orphanage at midnight. But it shouldn't have been possible for him to be there at that time.
Huh? How come?
Because he was supposedly still at the embassy. With your father, Agent Lang. So he had noticed. The only way he could have been in two places at once is if there were two of him. So the real president, that was the one who died 12 years ago? I think it might have been. But why? And who? Who would have hired Canis to murder the president? In order to figure that out...
Sorry, he would have what?
Huh?
He would have hired Canis. Oh, sorry. I thought you said that Lang would have hired
No,
Canis.
who would have hired
I was like,
Canis?
what? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't enunciate very well on that one.
Nope, it's my fault for not reading.
We'll need to look again at the piece of evidence we recently discovered was a fake. The fake evidence. What was it again?
Take that!
The picture taken with Mr. Aldown's camera was staged sometime after his murder. And Mr. Aldown was murdered because he witnessed the president's assassination. In other words, the photograph, too, must have been taken after the real president's death. So who is the president in the staged photograph? The body double. Nothing else makes sense. I believe the president's double had him killed so that he could take his place permanently.
Oh, this is so much scarier. I hate this version.
Right, I know. And Excelsius winner and Fifi Lagarde helped him do it. Wait! You don't even have a body to support your theory! Are you telling me it magically disappeared?
Objection!
No. In fact, we know exactly where it wound up. The president's body was here the whole time.
In the snowman? No.
Not.
Take that!
Chairman Winner dug something up last night. Something he couldn't trust anybody else to retrieve. We thought it might have been ransom money, but it was actually something even more important.
Wait, you mean...
That's right. The real president's body. I think it's highly likely anyway. What?! The body may have decomposed in the intervening years. Yes, okay, sorry, I read intervening,
What?
but in the intervening years. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. I'm just confused the whole
In the intervening years?
deal.
What do you mean?
I'm just confused. What? The bones. Never mind, keep going.
But the bones would surely have remained. Mr. Powers informed us that construction is due to start here sometime soon. Everything...
I thought, like, the body that we found in the monster print was the president, like, the actual president's body?
That's the body double's body.
Wow, well, the body double is doing a great job method acting and still holding his muscles in while he's dead. Good for him.
So true. He held them and he was like, I just have to keep clenching until rigor mortis sets in.
Everything had to be wrapped up before then. The shooting of the movie and the recovery of the president's remains.
Yeah, I guess once they started digging this place up, they would have found them pretty quick, huh?
Agent Lang, We need to have the so-called monster footprints analyzed again. Yeah, I guess we do. If there was a body under one of them, there should be trace evidence to confirm it. Hey! Get me someone from forensics!
Sir, presenting the findings of a analysis. Traces of human remains were found in the dirt, along with other signs of a body having been buried.
So it really was him.
Bones were also recovered from the home of Excelsius winner. The physique looks to be about right, and the dental and medical records are a match. It's him, no doubt about it.
So, as suspected, the real President Wong was killed 12 years ago. And the SS-5 kidnapping was in fact a homicide.
Wow. So it really was a murder, huh? This case has taken so many twists and turns. I'm starting to lose track.
Yes. Perhaps we should summarize our findings, just to confirm that we understand everything correctly.
Thank
Good
you,
idea.
Kay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good idea. Let's go over everything from the point where the president arrived at the orphanage.
12 years ago, the real President Wong visited the orphanage. His aim? To meet his infant son. The footprints we originally assumed to be those of Mr. Alldown seem likely to have actually been made by the president upon his arrival. But instead of being greeted by his child, he was met by the assassin, Bodhidharma Canis.
At this point, I assume Excelsius had a hand in 9/11. Why would you type that in chat instead of saying that? That's funny as fuck.
I don't want to interrupt you.
Interrupt me, bitch.
That's so sad. He was hoping to see his baby for the first time, only to...
Indeed. But at least with Mr. Canis, we can be sure that the job was swiftly and effectively completed.
That's not a comfort, Mr. Edgeworth! What the fuck?
Don't say that in front of his fucking son.
What the hell? Sean is right there!
Sorry. You can get off my foot now. But then, after the assassination, another tragedy occurred.
Mr. Alldown's murder.
Yes. It seems he witnessed a key moment in the evening's proceedings. The moment when our culprits, the so-called kidnappers, took the president's body around to the side of the building. That was the sight that sealed his fate.
That's what he told himself for 15 years, thinking he shot his dad!
Why would you say this?
That's so fucked, Grovey! That's...
Oh my god. I mean, you're not wrong.
You're not
Which
wrong.
makes it
He's
worse.
fucked in the head, but like, oh my god.
We've now established that he was standing by the orphanage gates at the time. Far enough away that he believed that what he was seeing was the president's abduction. At which point...
Oh, the body double who had come to meet up with his co-conspirators. Walked right up behind Mr. Alldown.
I guess you could say the president's metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians. He was fucked for that one. That's one hell of a lie because it definitely was not quick and painless. Greg drowned in his own blood. Oh, I guess he was kind of like... I mean, they said he was
Jesus.
shot in the heart, though. But I guess that
Well,
wouldn't
then-
be immediate. But he was passed
he just-
out. Sorry, what?
Yeah, and he like would have. I mean, he didn't drown. He would have aspirated. So much better.
You're so fucked. You're fucked. You're sick and twisted. What the hell's wrong with you? Thanks, Grace.
It's fine.
Leading to our unfortunate eyewitness.
Being murdered by the man who was plotting to replace the president. So, was it the body double who moved Mr. Alldown's body too?
Yes, I think it probably was.
But none of the footprints could have been his, could they?
Actually, I think they could. In fact, we have a piece of evidence that proves how that particular trick was achieved. What shows how the body double managed to move the body without leaving any footprints.
Take that!
What if the president's double moved Mr. Alldown's body like this? After killing Mr. Alldown, he could have carried him to the other side of his entrance. Given that his job was to look just like the president, he would have been wearing the same shoes.
This is why I had to research shoe sizes for the fan translation. Yeah, I even just trying to find like my size in like Asian clothing charts
dude,
or whatever.
That's a whole mathematical equation
It's
you have to
so
go through.
difficult.
Meaning that if he stepped exactly in the footprints left by the real president,
Of course! His would have been the same shape and size! It would have looked like a single set of footprints. So that's how it all went down. I'm so glad we finally figured it out.
These were all Japanese shoe sizes, and I had to convert them to American while being Australian, which has a third shoe size system. Yeah. I have also had to try and convert my size to Australian because there was a ballet leotard that I really wanted. I didn't end up getting it because it was really expensive, but I considered it.
I had to convert my jeans size to Australian because I wanted some Rolla's jeans, but that was really easy because they just use inches.
Yes. Yeah. I use inches more than centimeters because all clothing size charts use inches, essentially. Like, it's really rare for them to use centimeters because a lot of the clothing here is, like, manufactured in the U.S. Or not manufactured in the U.S., like, designed in the U.S.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, sorry, not manufactured. Always, like, Bangladesh or China or India or not the U.S.
But it's, like, sized according to U.S. standards.
It's U.S. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, but there's still one thing I don't get.
there is. What?
Why did they need to pretend there was a kidnapping?
Mr. Alldown had seen the president at the orphanage and left a message on Ms. Ringer's phone describing what he thought he saw. It would have been impossible for the conspirators to erase that message, so they had to make it look as if the events described in the message were true.
By staging a kidnapping like the one he thought he saw.
Exactly. I think the two people in the photograph are likely to be the body double and Fifi Lagarde.
She's the one in the trench coat? How can you be so sure of that?
The two of them would have had to walk out beyond the orphanage gates to stage the photo. The body double could have put his feet in the oh my god. The body double could have put his feet in the real president's prints as he did before.
Oh, so the other set of footprints were hers!
The ones we originally thought belonged to the killer. Yes. They were about a size 9. Too small for Chairman Winner, in other words. Which means the kidnapper must have been played by Warden Lagarde. And that explains how a so-called kidnapping was actually a presidential assassination.
Where did she hide all her hair? You can do a lot with a wig cap. if you do like 2 braids and you coil them up and you like bobby pin them flat to your head.
It helps if you have like a kind of small head in the first place.
This as well.
But like, the worst is when they do like a bunch of like little braids and then kind of coil them up into like little buns.
Yeah.
That
I mean, like,
hurts.
doing 2 of them is fine, but like,
yeah,
pulls on your scalp really bad. That's why white people should never get cornrows, you know? I'm just saying.
Literally, it's so true.
You're just asking for your fucking hair to fall out.
Oh god.
Fifi's get ready with me to stage the kidnapping to kill the president. So true.
Iconic.
It does. Which means my father must have
He must have
noticed. There's no way he wouldn't have suspected a murder. Especially not with the kid's picture as proof.
But the picture was never officially put into evidence, correct? No. He appears to have kept hold of it after taking the witness statement of the child who drew it.
Yeah, because he knew. He knew President Wong was dead. And he knew what would happen if that news ever got out.
Zheng Fa would have been plunged into chaos, no doubt.
So he kept it a secret. And that secret died with him. Even though it meant taking the blame for the kidnapping and our family name being ruined.
So your father knew the truth about what happened 12 years ago, but he chose to hide it.
Well, it's finally coming to light at last.
I'm sorry. The musculature on his back is like
It's crazy.
weird.
Yeah.
Why does he have a hump?
Steroids. I swear steroids like make new muscles.
I like how you say that like you have personal experience.
It just like sometimes you look at people who are like lifters, like bodybuilders, because like I got into I started like kind of getting into like fitness YouTube or whatever, and there's just this like there's this one lady that I watched a few videos of, and she like was a past bodybuilder, and she showed some of her pictures and like sometimes uses like photos of bodybuilders to show like to talk about how unhealthy it is as a sport. But yeah, some of them kind of look scary to me. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
No offense if
absolutely.
you are a bodybuilder. I just that's not my thing. Not my thing whatsoever.
No, it's a little freaky looking. I'm not gonna lie.
Also, yes, I remember the weird ass Marvel artist who drew every muscle. What's that one Captain America?
Yes, the one where he has like. I hesitate to call it a huge rack because it just looks like he has like a deformation of the collarbones and they just stick out.
Yeah, this one. Hold on. It's
It makes
fucking
me laugh every time.
Yeah, Rob
It is
Liefeld.
so funny.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
this fucking one. Hold on. Let me. There it is. Oh, Rob Liefeld. I seem to recall him drawing. Like, why can't you see both of them? I seem to recall him doing like some really fucked up Wonder Woman ones too.
This, you may not like it, but this is what the ideal male body looks
This is what the fucking president looks like. Sorry, guys.
Why his back is so small and his tits are so huge?
Like, why can you see the front and the back of him at the same time?
I'm sorry, like, this picture just gets me.
Oh, there's a naked
every
one on
time.
screen. Oops.
No! I don't want to see that.
There we go.
It looks like his shield has been taking steroids, too.
Literally! That's so funny. Yeah, this is gender equality for all the anime of women with physics-defying boobs.
True.
So true. So true. I guess there
Take it off
wasn't.
screen. I can't
Sorry.
stop laughing. Who is this?
Oh, I think I know who it is. Hold on.
It is indeed intriguing.
Fuck! Sorry! I didn't mean to do that!
Huh?
What? Who's there? Wait, no. It's not him. It's this guy. Hold on. Can you say it?
I don't remember the line.
Right here.
Is it indeed intriguing?
That sound. Is that a bell? His music is so cool. Bodhidharma Canis. What the heck are you doing here?
With the law! You think you can just show up in front of us like it ain't a problem?
You're here too?
I'm still here too. I haven't said anything in the past hour, but you know. Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing the fascinating conversation you were having.
Intriguing. So dumb. The opportunity to gloat over your past crimes was just too good to miss, I expect. You killed President Wong!
I did, but it's not something I'm inclined to gloat over. I was more interested in something else you mentioned. Or someone else, should I say.
Someone you're looking for, I suppose.
Exactly. That's why I took a little sojourn from the penitentiary to find a certain young pup. A young pup in a rather eye-catching red raincoat. What?
What?
Wait, you know who they are?
In a manner of speaking, what did you call them again? A secret mastermind?
So this guy now has 2 assassins looking for him. Or them.
Oh.
Whatever it is.
Fucked.
Yeah, like fucked. It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course. Red raincoat?
The prosecutor looks a little surprised, doesn't he, Helmut? Yes, he does. The young pup I mentioned, he saved my life, you know, 12 long years ago.
Okay, confirmed he.
As you have surmised, it was I who killed President Wong. This is where everything goes insane and not earlier? I feel...
Yeah, Grace. Oh, Grace. AAI2 is a really good game.
Oh my god, okay.
Young pup gender reveal, sorry.
But that meant that I, too, became an inconvenience in need of removal. The imposter president, Warner, Lagarde, all 3 were keen to guarantee my silence. And if I hadn't met my friend, the young pup, again, they might even have succeeded. I wonder what he's doing now.
Cut open the gender reveal cake and it's a red raincoat. I I wanted to finish it. I wanted to wait until you were finished because that just really got me.
Really good.
So it was the president's body double who hired you.
I remember his words almost as if it were yesterday. You know how many times I've nearly been killed? Wait, is this the...
This is the body
anonymous?
double president, yeah.
Yeah. Not once, not twice, a bunch of times.
I like him having like a distinctly more pathetic voice.
Oh, I was just trying to imitate your voice, change your voice.
No, he's not speaking in a voice changer.
Oh, okay. Why do I always have to take all... Wait, you know how many times I've nearly been killed? Not once, not twice, a bunch of times. Why do I have to take all the risks? Why am I the one they always put in danger?
Well, that's your job. Hope it helps.
I don't want to do my job. When I'm out there being him, people treat me like I was him. They worship me. So what's the difference? Who's to say I couldn't be just as good as him? There was a difference, of course. Even if he did look and sound exactly like him. Just because it walks and talks like a president, that doesn't make it a president, does it, boy? No.
So he got his wish and became the boss, but couldn't quite fill his predecessor's shoes. Rook's not around. That means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You? Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me?
That was foreshadowing? What the fuck?
AAI2's a good game.
Seems the king and his knight were much the same.
The president's double knew that his employer had a weakness. A young woman named Amelie. But in order to find her, he needed to enlist the help of locals.
Locals, such as Chairman Winner.
Once Miss Fenn had been located, they simply needed to find the right time to lay their trap.
How did I miss your case 1 and 2 streams? I don't know.
Well,
Life happens.
Seems like most characters are coming back,
Yeah,
too.
so yeah, guess you didn't miss much.
The meeting she arranged so the president could meet his son. That would have been the perfect opportunity.
Indeed. And with the head of the orphanage brought into the fold, their little conspiracy was complete.
Warden Lagarde.
Now, quid pro quo. Where might I find the pup?
What makes you think the boy who helped you and our mysterious string puller are one and the same?
Grace?
Hello, I'm sorry. My mic got loose. A little bit.
I like-
I guess it wasn't working.
I like Canis, like, I don't know, fucking like drifting off for a second, like, oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was having a dream where I murdered a bunch of people.
Ah, good times.
He set a little fire that night out there in the yard of the orphanage.
Oh, yeah, we saw that. It was some kind of a prank, right?
A prank? It was nothing of the sort, my dear. No. As I understand it, he had taken refuge in the igloo by the entrance.
I believe it's called the Big Lou, actually, Mr. Canis.
Mr. What?
Is that the Big Lou? Because it's like a big bear igloo. The Big Lou.
Why did you call me Mr. Anus?
Is your hearing shit as well?
Oh, my name is not Mr. Anus, so no.
Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's hearing is going, which is not good, given that he's down to 3 senses.
3 sentences? Yes, I avoided 3 seconds. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, hi, Nikki! Sorry.
Oh, hi, sorry. From there, he happened to see Winner and the guard carrying away a dead body. He also overheard them hatching a certain sordid little plot. A plot to remove me, the only other person who knew what had really happened, from the picture. Thankfully, he was kind enough to come and inform me. I was waiting inside the building, you see. He also happened to mention later on that he was wearing his favorite red raincoat. In any case, he escorted me from the premises. And being a very considerate boy, thought to erase both our footprints from the scene of the crime. It seems he had a little kerosene set aside in the igloo for just such an occasion. So he spread it liberally about the place and set himself a little fire.
No way! So that's what the fire was for!
It must have been ever so beautiful. Winner and the guard were positively enchanted. And while they were distracted by the show, he took the opportunity to usher me out of a side entrance.
You never answered my question. You really think he's the one behind all this?
I do indeed. Don't I, Helmet? Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, I need to get through this fast because there's we're coming up on something really cool.
You suddenly got very quiet, and I can't hear you.
Me?
Say that again?
We're coming up on. I have to get through this because we're coming up on something really, really cool, and I don't want to have to wait until next time. But I guess you're not doing a really loud voice, but.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Hold it!
Again? So the two of you had met before?
Yes. On a cold and lonely Christmas Eve 18 years back.
That long ago?
But on that occasion, it was I who saved his life. It was snowing more than it had in years, and cold enough that death by freezing was a real possibility. Okay, theory. The person in the red raincoat is Helmet. Oh no. Okay, I was just immediately disproved by the next line. Never mind.
Helmet's also a dog.
Well, he could just be standing on his hind legs.
True, he could be so talented.
I had taken Helmut out for a little walk. He noticed something and bounded off through the snow.
Dog theory versus wax theory.
When I caught up to him, he was sniffing at a car. It's sounding more and more like a dog. Oh, he's referring to Helmet.
He was
not the.
Yes, the dog was sniffing at the car.
Okay, my reading comprehension is not here this evening. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
The doors had frozen shut. It took all the strength I had, but eventually I managed to open one. Oh! And inside I found two young boys, shivering and semi-conscious. Sorry, Mr. Ashworth, I think it was the dog.
Mr. Ashworth, it was the dog.
In
Look
the
at them,
red
they're so
raincoat?
cold.
They're very cold.
Two?
Yes. And had I found them even an hour later, the poor wretches would never have made it. I took them both to a nearby orphanage.
Is it me? Or is there something significant about what he just told us? What is it about Canis' statement that's especially noteworthy? What do you think?
The make of the car.
No.
Sorry, what's a 6-year-old? Wait, no, they weren't babies.
No.
it's like
The date is that he met them 18 years ago.
Oh, I see. So that's the right answer?
Yeah. But just keep that number in your head.
Okay, 18 years.
This was on Christmas Eve 18 years ago? You're certain of that?
I am. Oh, holy smokes. I'm also still here. Oh my god. I haven't spoken in like fucking 5 hours, man.
We have something that shows why that date is so significant. Which piece of evidence relates to the date on which Mr. Canis found the children?
Do you
Shit's
think
always taking place on Christmas. Jesus.
Yeah. It is, huh?
Oh. Oh? Hello?
I mean, what took place on Christmas?
It can't be. No, you're shitting me. It can't be. Fucking pull up the walkthrough. I need to know.
No, I know what it is.
Ooh.
Would you like to read this piece of evidence?
Yes, sure. Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's the fucking missing kid! What the fuck?
It's the missing kids. Remember there was that picture of them with their kids?
Yes!
Yeah.
Like it was like a divorce court outside
Yeah.
London, and
Yeah.
they were like celebrating 50-50 custody. Oh my god. This is insane.
That was their kids, yeah.
Take that!
That was the same day on which a certain incident occurred. The murder of a well-known sculptor. Mr. Canis, you are aware that almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas, aren't you?
I am aware.
Good, just...
Are you?
Yes?
Yes?
Just checking.
Okay, cool. I guess we all know. No way!
An incident in the aftermath of which 2 children went missing. The son of the victim, Artie Frost, and the son of the murderer, Carmelo Gusto.
I'm losing my shit right now.
Right? Dude,
Yeah. Oh, sorry, go
no,
ahead.
it's just the way that when I read the 18 years ago, I think there's a clip of it somewhere where I was like 18 years ago. Like, 'cause I just like I realized it, like it was like oh, like real life pog about AI2.
You'll forgive me for being slower.
No, it's
because
okay. It's okay. You're
I'm
not in
blaming my
control of the
meds.
game.
I'm blaming my meds for starting to kick in.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, now that you mention it, the little guys did go AWOL, huh? Intriguing. The son of a murderer and the son of his victim. I suppose that would make sense.
It would.
One of the boys was bound hand and foot, you see.
That must have been That must have been part of Mr. Frost's plan to stop Mr. Gusto's son from getting to the competition.
Indeed. Because without his son to taste test his creations, Mr. Gusto would have had no chance of winning.
So remember when Gusto was like, "My stupid son didn't show up."
God, I hate that fucking guy.
I fucking hate that guy. Because his son was
It is really funny,
tied up.
though, because Fender, like, randomly showing up again, like, I'm here too, suddenly makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. He's been listening and learning and watching and growing.
So that was what was behind it all. Sadly, neither of the boys were able to remember any such details.
They weren't.
No. When we met each other again on that night 12 years ago, the young pup explained it to me. It seems that they really were on the brink of death when I found them. And the shock of the experience caused them both to lose their memories. They weren't even able to remember their names.
Wow. So they wouldn't have known they were Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto's kids?
If what he's telling us is true, that would seem likely, yes. Which means we still don't have enough to tell us who our mastermind might be. Mr. Canis, would you mind telling us what happened next?
By all means.
Okay, I think this is a better place to stop because we got the reveal.
That was crazy. That was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Everything in this game is connected. That makes me so happy.
Whoa.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Dude, next week is going to be so good. We might finish next week, honestly.
No.
Yeah. We really might finish next week. It's very
Okay.
likely. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll just get
Well, then
even
we
more
can
obsessed
play
with my cat, and it won't hurt as
Deltarune.
much.
We can play
That's true.
Deltarune. Okay.
Oh my god. But Ace Attorney, I'll miss
Ace
you.
Attorney, I know. Yeah, the ending is super long, it's true.
Oh, good.
We'll just have to not get distracted.
I'll do a poll next week about whether I can distract Tony long enough to prolong.
To squeeze out another week. And then we'll
Yeah.
just do the ending and then play GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Just
Great,
one more
perfect.
week. I will literally spend it all in Burger's Heart if I have to next week. You might have to. Thank you guys. So much fun. I love this fucking game. Thank you for all for hanging out with me. Grace, thank you for showing us your kitty cat.
Oh my
I'm
god,
so
of course.
happy to meet you, Cosette.
I can't not show her to everyone.
Of
who
course.
even, like, has a tiny bit of interest.
Of course. Me with Mana. I'm just like, wow, have you seen this
Yes.
image where she looks like a human baby? Crazy. Yes, Nikki, I'm so glad you could catch the end as well. Nice to see you, even if it was just for a little bit. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone! You have over 2 hours of slicer time, so you'll have to rock hard burgers.
Oh, shit.
Wow. So that means we
Well,
did like
we
an
won't.
hour and a half of slicer time today.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you were doing really good, especially since you had like most of the lines were your characters that you voice.
I guess it was just like, I think a lot of it was like walking around the investigation, not knowing what the fuck I was doing.
Okay, real. Yep.
But yes, I always love Tuesday. My friend Tuesday.
I love Tuesday, my favorite day of the week.
We're not going to be toxic next week. Or the week after
No.
that. We'll be toxic
No.
next week.
We can be toxic, just in a different way.
Oh my gosh, we can always be toxic. That's so beautiful. You're right. And when you're right, you're right. Yeah. I will see you. Let me just double check about Tuesdays. Usually Tuesdays are good. Yeah. Yep. Good next Tuesday. Okay, I will see you guys all next Tuesday. Bye. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you, Grace, for coming. I love you. Mwah.
I love you.